Did the Fed just gave us the green light for lower rates? This week, mortgage rates look their biggest dive since early September, falling 8 basis points, while the Federal Reserve's latest economic snapshot painted a picture that could mean even more relief ahead for real estate investors. The week kicked off with the Federal Reserve releasing its Beige Book on Wednesday, and the message was crystal clear. The US economy is treading water. The report described economic activity as little changed across most districts, with employment levels remaining largely stable, but showing subtle signals of softening. 3 districts reported modest growth, 5 saw no change, and 4 noted weakening conditions. This lukewarm assessment is music to investors' ears because it reinforces that the Fed already started in September a rate cutting cycle that could extend well into the next year. When the economy slows without collapsing, the Fed has room to easy monetary policy, which typically translates to lower borrowing costs for real estate investors. Here is where things get interesting. We are in week 3 of a government shutdown, which means the usual flood of economic data has turned into a trickle. The Bureau of Labor Statistics hasn't released official jobless claims since late September, but private estimates from Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan paint a reassuring picture. Initially, claims came in around 217,000 for the week ending October 11, suggesting layoffs remained low despite economic uncertainty. This labor market resilience is the sweet spot, not too hot to reignite inflation fears, but not cold enough to trigger recession panic. For DSCR loan investors, this means demand for rental properties holds steady as employment remains stable, even if wage growth moderates. Thursday brought housing construction data that tells a more cautious story. While the September report showed housing starts were essentially flat month over month, the bigger picture reveals builders are pumping the brakes. Building permits, a forward-looking indicator, came in at 1.31 million units in August, down nearly 4% from July and more than 11% below last year. Builders are seeing rising construction costs from tariffs and softening demand tied to the weakened labor market. For investors, this supply constraint is a double-edged sword. Fewer new homes mean less competition for rental properties, but it also signals builders' concerns about near-term demand. The good news, as rates continue to fall, we could see construction activity pick back in 2026, and investors who lock in properties now may benefit from both current cash flow and future appreciation as supply catches up with demand. Rates recap. 30-year fixed mortgage rate started at 6.31% and ended at 6.23%. DSCR loans typically run half a point to 1% higher than conventional rates, which puts them in 6.73 to 7.23 range this week. The movement lower and that 8 basis point drop is significantly. It is the kind of move that can mean hundreds of dollars per month in savings on a $400,000 investment property. Professional analysis. Here is my take. With mortgage rates now at their lowest levels in early September and the Fed's Beige Book essentially giving the green light for more rate cuts at the October 28-29 meeting, this is a strategic window for investors. If you have been sitting on the fence waiting for rates to improve, now is the time to get serious about locking in. The data suggests we could see rates drift into the low 6% range by year end. But remember, everyone else is watching the same tea leaves. As more buyers and investors jump back into the market, competition increases and deal flow tightens. For refinancing, if you are sitting on anything above 7%, starting having conversations with your lender now. And for creative financing, strategies like seller financing or subject to deal, this rate environment makes your offers more attractive, since sellers can see traditional financing becoming more accessible, giving you negotiating leverage. And just like that, this is already ain't old news. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more expert insight on real estate investing. If you are ready to take the next step or have questions, call or text me 914-334-0920. I am here to help you understand the market, find smart loan options, and turn today's challenges into tomorrow's cash flow.